The question is simplify and write in exponential form, right? And question number 1 is minus 2 raised to the power of minus 3 multiplied by minus 2 raised to the power of minus 4. So what is given to us? Minus 2 raised to the power of minus 3 into minus 2 raised to the power of minus 4. With the help of converting the negative exponent into the positive exponent, which was one of the law, which we also learned as a reciprocal or inverse law, you can convert something like this into 1 by minus 2 raised to the power of 3. Likewise over here, 1 by minus 2 raised to the power of positive 4. And this is coming from a formula or the law. When you have an integer with a negative value, this we can always consider, write something like 1 by a raised to the power of positive exponent. Now, if we will do the next step, which is you have a common base with a multiplication over here, then you will write 1 by minus 2, and here you will add 3 plus 4. And again, just to take you back to the law of exponent, we have seen something like this where you have an integer with a power multiplied by same base integer with a different power. This will be always like this, m plus n, if you remember this. This was again one of the law that we saw. And now if you will convert this into the next step, this will be 1 by minus 2 raised to the power of 7. And after this, I think it is super clear. This should be 1 by 2 multiplied for 7 times, and I have done the backend calculation. This will come around 128. So this is basically your answer. I will quickly repeat what we have done over here. Again, a very interesting start to solving some of these questions out over there in the chapter number 10. You have two same bases with a negative exponent. First, you will convert those negative exponents into the positive exponents the way we have done it over here with the reciprocal or inverse that we learned earlier in the video. Once you have done this with the same basis and multiplication as an operator, you will basically add the exponents, which is based on this particular law over here. And then you will get an answer which is 1 by minus 2 as an integer and exponent as 7, which will be written, which we can also write as 1 by, this should be minus, by the way, sorry, I have missed that. So this should be 1 by minus 128. I hope this is making sense to you and you are able to follow with me, because not only I am solving the question out over here, but also I am trying to create a parallel situation with how different laws are being applied in a question like this. And you are able to see we have already applied 2 laws in this particular question, and slowly and gradually you will be able to see all the 8 laws that we have seen. We will be able to apply them one by one in our exercises, and how those laws will also help you solve the questions in the most promising manner. And this is why I'm saying it is the most critical thing in the exponent and power for you to learn about the laws.